happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and today it is a life-size Freddy Krueger update. I have acquired something that is pretty much bringing this project full circle. My Templar Glove from Mark Petrie at knifegloves.com has arrived. Now, if you go back a couple of years on my channel, you will see that I have done a Templar Glove review. Now, that was the glove, how it looked in the second film, whilst this glove is based on the look from the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, I gotta tell you, this is a beautiful looking replica. Everything has been faithfully recreated. Mark has done a terrific job. Now, just to give you guys an idea of how we had to ship this, the fingertips had to be shipped separately and they had to be marked laser cut stainless steel and copper pieces. Reason being, our customs is really stupid, really strict, and quite frankly, really unfair for the people that just want to collect these as props and not actually use it as a weapon. Listen to that. That is wicked. I'm probably gonna get epic shiny face because it's so humid today. Even though it's like starting to rain, it's like 100% humidity. Like the back of my knees are sweating, like they're dripping. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. So to give you guys a history on the prop and how this replica came to be, the original glove from the first Nightmare on Elm Street was built by Lou Carlucci and was designed by Jim Doyle. The director of Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, wanted something a bit different from chainsaws and butcher's knives. He wanted something original and unique, something that the killer has made himself. So the original glove was made of Type M copper pipe for the finger pieces. The knives themselves were actual knives. They were Case XX P210 tomato knives. So if you can imagine, the original knife was like that with the handle. They've taken it off, turned it upside down, and they've been brazed onto the copper pipe pieces. The back plate was scorched and is made of brass, and the leather glove, we're not really sure, but from what we can tell on the blueprints, they were a model made by Wells Lamont. And the end result is just this beastie looking thing. So obviously the glove was used in the first Nightmare on Elm Street. It was then used in the second Nightmare on Elm Street. And by the time the second Nightmare on Elm Street rolled around, the glove had changed a lot. The backplate shape was quite different. The blades had been dulled and ground down just from overuse and regrounding for certain takes and shots. Now, this is the part that I always get confused with. People say that the glove disappeared during production on part 2, but mind you, there was some shots for part 3, some promo shots where the hero glove was used. So cut a long story short, the glove disappeared for over 20 odd years, and in 2009, a gentleman by the name of Mike Becker happened to have found the original glove. It was listed as a prototype glove for the 5th Nightmare on Elm Street. He knew that just was not true. He knew this was the original hero glove from the 1st and 2nd and 3rd Nightmare on Elm Street. So he bought the glove and the leather had rotted away. It was just the metal armature left. So Mike started making replicas of the hero glove, and then Mark stepped in to help him fulfill those orders, and this is what we call the Templar Glove. Mark spent 3 days at Mike Becker's house and spent 3 days with the actual hero glove itself. Took as many photos, measurements, templates as he could to replicate this thing in all its glory. And here it is. This is a pretty much near perfect replica of the original glove. Now, for the hardcore glove nerds, I want to point out I do not have a blade break. Now, for everyone else, during production on the original glove, the index blade broke off. It was then soldered back together. I chose not to have my blade break because with my life-size Freddy, I want it to be as if he has just made the glove. It is fresh from the bowels of the boiler room. It even sounds beautiful, and it smells beautiful too. So I can't thank Mark enough for this. The craftsmanship on this is just amazing. So what I'm gonna do is get some nice outdoors shots of this glove. I'm then gonna show you guys the glove mounted on this temporary display hand I've got for now, and then put him on my life-size Freddy, just to give you guys a good idea of how this final piece is gonna look. Of course, you guys know the final step in completing this life-size Freddy is taking a mold of my right hand. I'm then gonna put a wire armature in the mold, make a foam casting that is fully posable so you can pose the glove however you want. So if you guys head to knifegloves.com, I'm not sure if Mark is offering the Templar Glove at the moment. I think he's just wanting to fulfill all the orders at this time, then he's gonna start re-offering them. But Mark does have his standard gloves for sale. They are beautiful and very affordable. I'll leave the link for Mark's website down below and you can check out his amazing work. So all in all, guys, this is just a perfect replica. It is a perfect representation of craftsmanship at its best. I'm giving Mark Petrie's Templar Glove from Knife Gloves 5 geeks out of 5.
I just love that sound.
So thanks very much for watching, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna leave you guys now with some beautiful outdoor shots to show you guys the true color and the detail close-up of this amazing piece. I'm then gonna show you the glove mounted on the temporary hand, mounted on my life-size Freddy. Now, just to let you guys know, towards the end of the day, I will have blank castings of my Batfleck mech suit helmet up for sale. These are just little castings that I'm gonna have for sale. So if you want to paint up yourself, some sanding is required just to neaten everything up, but I just thought it'd be cool to offer blank castings for people that just want to do the DIY approach to these things. Hope you guys are well, hope you guys are happy, be merry, be silly, and until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best. Oh my God, I love that sound.